Hello, this is Brenda Titus from Healing Path Hypnosis. This audio program is hypnotic in nature, so please do not listen to it while operating a motor vehicle, heavy machinery, or any other time that you need to be concentrating on something other than this recording. This is time for you to relax and turn inward, so allow yourself to find some place comfortable where you can relax and close your eyes for a few minutes. I'll be guiding you to a state of hypnosis. However, if anything takes place that needs your immediate attention, you'll be able to easily open your eyes and attend to that situation accordingly. Of course, please allow yourself some time after completing the recording to journal or make some notes, reflect, and return to a more active, conscious state. Again, this is time for you. So I want you to find a comfortable place where you can relax and close your eyes. And in fact, I'd like you to go ahead and close your eyes now. And as you do, you become aware of being present in your body. And you can relax your eyelids so much, it's like they just won't work. So I want you to do that for me. Just let them be so relaxed. It's like they just won't work. And I want you to hold on to that feeling of relaxation. Good. Now gently send that feeling of relaxation that you are allowing in your eyelids. I want you to send it up to the top of your head and really let that part of your body relax, just like your eyelids are relaxed. Good. Now gently send that feeling of relaxation down across your entire body, from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, like a warm wave of relaxation. Good. Now human beings do better with practice, so we're going to do that one more time, and you'll find that you can even go deeper. As once again, you take your attention to your eyelids, realizing they are so relaxed, it's like they just won't work. And so again, you take that feeling of relaxation again up to the top of your head. And this time, when you send it down across your body, do it as if you could go 10 times deeper, sending it all the way down to the tips of your toes. Good. And we'll do that one more time, as once again, you take your attention to your eyelids, realizing they are so relaxed, it's like they just won't work. And so again, you take that feeling of relaxation again up to the top of your head. And this time, when you send it down across your body, do it as if one more time you could double that relaxation, sending it all the way down to the tips of your toes. Good. As I count from 1 down to 5, you just keep sinking further and further into your chair, knowing the deeper you go, the better you feel. As 1, your body just keeps sinking further and further into the chair. As 2, your mind just relaxes completely, releasing your cares, your concerns, focusing completely on the sound of my voice and how much deeper relaxed you can go. As 3, the more you relax, the better you feel. 4, the better you feel, the more you relax. 5, just letting it all go, relaxed and calm, secure and safe. And for the rest of the session, every sound will take you deeper. The sound of my voice, sounds in the rooms around you or even outside, all helping you go deeper relaxed. And certainly, following my instructions always helps you go deeper. Knowing the deeper you go, the better you feel. And there are 3 things that we do every time we do hypnosis. First, I can talk, and you can simply follow my instructions And by doing that, you are already creating a very nice level of hypnotic relaxation. Now, second, you can think about the things that I suggest to you. For example, I'd like you to now think about the perfectly formed leaf from a tree. Let it be green like springtime, with a single drop of moisture on it like a warm and gentle rain had passed by. And third, we can focus on feelings. For example, even though you might not have been thinking about it a moment ago, merely because I suggest it, and for no other reason, your mind becomes aware of the feeling of the pants touching your legs. It could be the light touch or the fit. As that awareness just fades away, you go deeper relaxed. As your mind goes to the feeling of the sleeves touching your arms, again the light touch or the fit, and again letting that fade away, going deeper relaxed. As your mind goes to the feeling of the chair pushing into your back, reminding you that you are safe, secure, going deeper relaxed with every breath that you exhale. Now, today I'd like you to follow my instructions and think about what I ask you to think about and feel what I suggest to you. Today we are going to be talking about tips for healthy eating. And I think about this as time, tools, and tenacity. Now, I know that we live in a very busy world, and so unfortunately, every once in a while people say, but I just don't have the time. But you know what? Here's the thing. When you give yourself the time to use these tools, then actually it becomes easier and easier. It becomes kind of a part of your automatic way of doing things. And you'll actually find that you will be able to use your time so much better where it comes to eating and staying healthy. So yes, it's true, there's going to be some new things for you to work with, but in the end, it's not actually going to take very much time at all. And especially once you start having them be just a part of your regular habit, you're going to find that life is going to be so much easier. So that goes for time. Now, tools, I'm going to be giving you a whole bunch of tools that I think are very, very helpful. And like I said, you start using these tools and things are going to get so much easier for you. Now, the next part is tenacity. Now, sometimes people talk to me about their follow through. And like I said, really this has to do with just making a new habit. And then it becomes easy to have the tenacity because it's just an automatic, it's just what you do. So time, tools, tenacity, because now is the time for you to use these tools. And like I said, it's going to be so much easier. So the first thing, the first tool has to do with meal planning. Yes, you know, when they say you fail to plan and you plan to fail, all of that good stuff, well, it's actually true. So when you set aside a little bit of time every single week or even a couple of times a week, and you put in a meal plan and you literally write it down, it's going to save you a lot of time and energy in the long run. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit. So the first thing that you want to do when meal planning is, you want to figure out how many days ahead you're going to be planning. Now, I usually look at kind of a week at a time, but everybody's kind of different. You want to think about how often you're going to go to the grocery store and when you're going to cook as you're thinking about your meal planning. Now, I know some people who they cook every day, some people who cook every couple of days and then you eat leftovers. Some people make big batches of food and they put it into the freezer and then they gradually take it out. It's going to be up to you to decide what is going to make the most sense for you. But those are some really great options. But like I said, meal planning is really about sitting down and looking at every single day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Now, there are some eating plans that include a couple of snacks throughout the day, so you want to include that in your official plan. Or quite frankly, there's some wisdom in knowing that just in case you end up needing a snack because you realize that you're hungry, about having some things set aside that are acceptable within your regular eating habits. Now, there are also some eating plans that involve having treats actually planned accordingly as well. And that has to do with making sure that you have a little bit kind of every day so that you don't feel deprived. So you can kind of think about that. But here's what happens. When you sit down and you make a plan, then you can make sure that you are putting your shopping list together so that you can shop according to your plan, buying only the things that are necessary so that you don't end up with a bunch of random food that you don't know what to do with. And then, of course, the other part when you put a meal plan together is that you can actually balance out the kinds of foods that you're going to eat. Whether you want to be sure that you're balancing out so that you're not having too many carbs in one day or too many fats in one day or too much sodium in one day or what have you. So then that way you can actually look on a bigger picture and be sure that you are balancing out, making sure that you're getting plenty of, lean proteins and healthy fruits and vegetables and leafy greens. So when you put together a plan, it can help you balance all of that out. So make a plan, shop according to the plan, and then cook and eat according to the plan. And again, that's how we have success. Put together a plan and follow through. Now, of course, I completely understand that sometimes you want to be flexible and maybe you want to eat out once a week, or maybe just something's going to happen and change. And of course, that's okay. This is about having a general idea of how things are going to go. Sometimes we don't have a lot of control in our lives, and this is just one thing that you can actually do that's actually going to help you. Now, part of the reason that I really recommend that people do this is so that when there are times when there's a lot of stress or things take place that are unexpected, then we don't even have to think about it. Remember earlier when I said that tenacity, when you have these planning tools set up as a part of your regular, just what you do and how you do it, then you don't even have to think about it. Your subconscious mind takes over, and so it becomes that much easier. Now, I want you to think about something else as you're thinking about adding meal planning into your regular life. And that is that you probably want to lay a good foundation for yourself as well. Cleaning out the cupboards and removing any treats or sweets or snacks, things that you want to call off limits or rare, less frequent kinds of things. You can get rid of them, just completely clean the slate and get rid of them completely. Or at the very least, you can make them less easily accessible. Now, again, I want to go back to the idea of treats and snacks. Now, one of the things that I work with a lot has to do with listening to your body's signals, which has to do with if your body actually needs fuel, needs food, it's hungry, then you actually want to listen to that signal. So it is actually important to have some things that are easily available, that are within what are considered acceptable snacks for your particular eating habits, so that you can get the proper fuel. And I will leave that up to you to decide what that means for you. Again, like I said, also where it comes to treats, when we have them planned, then, like I said, then you won't have this sense of deprivation, because of course we want you to enjoy your food, enjoy your life, and to feel satisfied. And so having things that are already carefully thought out and set aside, then it'll become easy for you to be able to easily access them. I want to particularly take note of something that's not an everyday kind of thing, though, and that has to do with special occasions. Whether it's a holiday, a special occasion, a treat, what have you. Well, you can actually, like I said, when you put together your meal plan and having some balance according to that meal plan, you can incorporate those right in, so that then that way, let's say there's going to be a birthday or a birthday party, then you can be more mindful about your meals surrounding that particular event. Or sometimes, we all have different holiday foods that we particularly enjoy, or what have you. Then that way, like I said, you can just incorporate those into your plan. So why did I want to talk about these things? Well, sometimes people tell me that they feel out of control. And there are all different kinds of things that can happen that can put us into that position. And again, like I said, it's one of those things that you actually can control. You can make choices. And by putting these plans into place, it's going to make things so much easier for especially difficult times in your life where maybe a lot is going on, because you'll have these tools already set up for yourself. So give yourself this time. Give yourself the time to make a plan. Give yourself the time to use these tools and allow yourself to establish this as a habit. Give yourself the tenacity, just a few weeks, even a month of doing this as a part of your regular lifestyle. It just becomes an automatic thing that you do. And it will help you get through any difficult period of time, to be sure that you're staying in control and eating healthy food. And it will also just help your regular everyday life as well to go that much more smoothly. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed these tools, and I hope that they help you. I truly wish you the best on your path to healing, to health, and to wellness. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and when I get to 5, it'll be time to open your eyes, feeling refreshed and renewed and emerged from hypnosis. As 1, you become more and more aware of your surroundings and your body in the chair. 2, remembering to give yourself the time to use your tools and to just have the tenacity to see it through. 3, because you and your family will feel so much happier and healthier accordingly. 4, and isn't that what you really want? To be happy and to be healthy. You can make it happen for yourself. And 5, as you open your eyes, you notice how good you feel. And you do feel good, don't you? So I'd definitely like you to just take a few minutes to journal and to make some notes about using your time and using your tools. And of course, that tenacity. You absolutely can do this. And just give yourself a little bit of time and it'll become a habit. And you and your family will feel so much happier and healthier because of it. Again, this is Brenda Titus with Healing Path Hypnosis, wishing you happiness, health, and wellness. Have a great day.